Alright, y'all, back here with another review. We are doing another Lego review today. Um, I know I said I would have the Greylock analog horror reactions out by this week. I've really been not in the mood to create that video or that video series that I'm gonna do. I will do it. It's probably gonna wait to come out next week. Been a little up and up. I am recording this on my birthday. You guys are probably not gonna get the video till the next day, so Saturday the 4th. But today that I'm recording this, Friday the 3rd, is my birthday. I'm now 19 years old, and with today's Lego review, yes, review. Sorry. I decided to treat myself, and this set, when I saw its reveal, I was like, I gotta have that because this would complete something from my childhood. I grew up with Shrek, especially that first film. Love it to death. Excited for Shrek 5. Despite what it looks like, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be good. But with that in the out of the way, I think y'all know today we're gonna be reviewing Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots. This set, oh, I know the brickhead looks pretty good, but when I saw this, I was like, yes, I gotta have it. And it took me a while, but I finally got it. About a month after it came out, but you know, Arkham was not too long ago, and I was craving another build, and it was pricey. I was a little bit up and down on getting this today with the amount of money I have, but I decided to pull the trigger. You know, my birthday, I want to treat myself fancy, and we're gonna do justice. We have Puss in Boots minifigure right there, and then on the back you can see the dimensions and the real light, the actual trio with the build on the side. It's not that tall, not that big as I thought it'd be, but yeah, we'll be doing this today. So let's crack it open and see what's inside. So we just cracked it open. It has 10 bags in total, and despite my surprise, I kind of really shouldn't because I guess they're making it this way, but I did pick this set up at Walmart, not the Lego store like Arkham, but they actually had paper bags for a set at Walmart now in the US, and that is the first time I'm seeing that. So I expected plastic, but it has paper, and there's no stickers, and here's the instruction booklet. Probably gonna get some specs and stuff. Yep, that's pretty cool. I like that. And seeing the leaked minifigures we are gonna get for that swamp set for minifigure scale makes me really excited because I might actually get that because of the minifigures. Plus, we have a minifig Puss in Boots in here, so why not? But I'm gonna start building, and once I'm done, I will start the review. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit, basically. Alright, y'all, it is finished. Took about a little under, maybe I would say exactly 3 hours to build, which is basically the length of the first three Shrek films, maybe the first two. I did get like through the middle of Shrek 3, I believe. So yeah, just watch the Shrek movies and you'll know how long it took. This thing is beautiful. That's what I'm gonna say. Remember at the beginning I said this is basically a childhood dream come true? I was not lying. I just finished this build literally not even a minute ago, and oh my god. This is beautiful. The just I would say details and the size, I thought it'd be you know uh bigger, like taller and a little bit more bulky, especially with the base. Sorry, that's my chair. But like it's amazing. Like let me just get a tape measure and I'll show you how tall this thing is. So that's how tall it's not even a foot. It's like 10 inches basically of just tall, and then for the width it's like at least like 5 to 6. It's small. I would say people are gonna say, oh, how is it worth the $180. You gotta look at the pieces. You're getting how many pieces is set? Let me check. You're getting 1,403 pieces. That would actually make it to be like nowadays. I mean, even though the set came out last month, nowadays that set could have cost like a $150, but it's 130. That is basically $10 cheaper than what the actual price should be for the price per piece ratio, and I would say it's worth it. Yes, it may be a small build, should have been worth 100. But I think it's worth the price. Like you get the little details of the sign, and mind you, these are all printed pieces. Like the sign here, the fly, the donkey's eyes, Shrek's mouth, his eyes, even what's inside his stomach, which if I can get it. Oh, yeah, these pieces will come off. Man, I'm trying to, yeah. The eyeball, obviously the waffle, you're not gonna put stickers on those, but yeah, basically just all those pieces, the big ones, the three here, the three, like the two here and the two there, all printed, no stickers. And then here's what the back of the book looks like. It's got the movie versions, like the actual movie stills of them. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at the May figure, because this is an exclusive May figure. Let me just take that part off. Yes, you can pose him on Shrek. This is the Puss in Boots May figure. He has dual molded legs, a nice torso, good sword, his cape, cattail, obviously, a good headpiece with a detachable flame piece for the flare, and the head and hat is one piece. It's one mold. So that is actually interesting, but it actually looks pretty good for the first Shrek minifigure. I do like it. Kind of going back to those, soft capes. Pretty good. I like that. But yeah, that is the first Shrek minifigure. Now, the sad thing about this set, I will say, is that when you try to detach Donkey and Shrek, Donkey cannot be detached because these two legs right here are connected into the rock platform here. So you would have to modify it and for him to, be detachable, but then he wouldn't be like kind of, I would say like kind of stuck into the build to where he could be detachable easily. So that kind of sucks. And then for Shrek's hand, he has a little piece that clips onto Donkey to just hold it there instead of the arm just being pullable like completely off. I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. Like, you could just take off these ball joint pieces right here and then kind of just, use a 1x2 grade plate and then take that gray piece ball joint off of Shrek, kind of, and use like a green piece. Now this arm right here, fully movable. You can actually fit the onion back here that goes right here. You can fit that into his hand. That's actually kind of what it's meant for a little bit. They tell you that in, well, I think it's in the instructions, but you see it on like the box that tells you, hey, you can put an onion in his hand. So yeah, and then the head for Shrek moves just a little bit. He does have like a pink brick in there for the brain. Donkey's ears do move. His mouth moves as well. And you can actually put the blue flower and red thorn in his mouth. I have not done this yet, so we're just gonna... Oh, hang on. It is a little tricky because it is... There we go. So yeah, you can put that in his mouth when that scene comes across. You got the sunflowers, obviously, from when Shrek was going to give those to Fiona during the end of the movie. You got the frog, which I think references Fiona's dad when he turned into a frog at the end of Shrek 2. Obviously, you got the beautiful Beware Ogre sign with the prince lovely, and you gotta fly there. That is amazing. Now, yes, the stomach, the references are in there with, you know, Donkey making waffles, and then obviously onions. Ogres have layers, and then Shrek eats eyeballs as well in the movie. That's in the beginning, I think, like the very beginning. Uh, yeah. So yeah, and then like the ball joints between like here, that was just very cool. Like the way this is built is amazing. And then, oh yeah, for Shrek's detachable ability, let me show you that real quick. All right, so I got him off the base. Right there is where he detaches. You see, you got the ball joint connectors, and then you got the ball joints right there. He cannot stand unless you take those off him, which it won't be hard, but like it's just a little dumb. You can't stand him on his own because he looks like a good like figure you can make a little base for and just have him there and make a custom plaque that says Shrek. It's just, it's a little disappointing, but it's understandable. It's understandable. I guess you want it to just be a display piece, which I love display sets. As you guys see, I got like 2 statues there. I got so much there. I love display sets, and this is pretty cool. But like, I like to mess around with it, easily take it off, and kind of have fun with the posability and stuff. But it's whatever. I'm still happy with the set. Now let me put them back on and do the final verdict on this review. So that is the buildable Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots Lego set. And just to note, yes, Donkey's head does move back and forth, and his tail and legs are on ball joints, and they can move as well. But yeah, this is a phenomenal set. 10 out of 10. I love this. Brings back my childhood from when I was 5, I believe, watching Shrek 1 on my older TV on the VHS, I believe, and in my big room at my old house. But the memories that come back with this set, man. I don't think I'll get the Brickheads. I'm not too interested in Brickheads, but I might get that Shrek Swamp set for those minifigures because they look pretty darn cool. But yeah, no, phenomenal build, phenomenal minifigure for the first time. Shrek is in Lego form with a Lego minifigure of Puss in Boots. Oh, 10 out of 10 set. Hope you guys chose for you. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye.